God bless me. Good morning, Veronica. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a message for the sign of Pisces. Pisces, my messages are timeless, so when you see them is when you're meant to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, please don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you can get alerts when my videos are posted. Pisces, if you're new to my platform, welcome. Please hit that subscription button. It would totally mean the world to me. O cosmic creator, source of all life and light, you are my shepherd, guiding me through every valley, every shadow. I lack nothing, for you lead me beside the still waters and restore my soul. In your presence I find peace and strength, for you're with me always. Your rod and staff comfort me, and your love prepares the path before me, even in the face of adversity. Grant me the serenity to embrace what I cannot change, the courage to change what is within my power, and the wisdom to discern the difference. As I walk each day in faith, in the presence of your infinite grace, I am unafraid, for your kingdom flows through me, as it does all creation. With deep gratitude, I give thanks for the miracles already set into motion in my life. Shift what must be shifted, move what needs to be moved, and illuminate my path with your divine light. Align my heart, my actions, and my soul with your will. For I know you have already provided the strength, guidance, and blessings I need. I release all fear and surrender fully to your higher wisdom. May your goodness and mercy follow me all the days of my life as I dwell in your sacred presence, now and forever. Amen. Pisces, anchoring intentions, turning dreams into reality. This is all your manifestations. Did y'all do the exercises, any of the exercises that you were given yesterday, this morning? Did you do any affirmations? Did you ask yourself how you felt this morning? Did you sit still for 5 minutes just to give yourself a chance to, feel the energy that was around you? And this is all stuff that you should be doing on a daily basis. It's also us being mindful of making sure it happens for us, which in turn it happens for us, not to us. And so we are in control of what happens next. So, mind you, yesterday, what ended up happening after the message, I had to take my son and do what he needed to do. But that's going to be something that I talk to y'all about too. But I'm going to tell y'all something else. Um, because my intention yesterday was to sit here with y'all and, then go out later because my everything is shifting. So even my schedule is starting to shift. And so one of the things is like where I would normally go out in the morning, because I wasn't allowed out really at nighttime. But apparently, something is happening, and although I'm still not allowed out at nighttime, I'm starting to learn that it don't take for me all day to make the money that I'm gonna make. You can be in a situation all day long, um, and it's not going to profit you any more than what it's going to profit you. Like I literally started realizing that the same amount of money that I'm going to make in one whole day, I can kind of make in a certain set of hours, but also being as though my car is officially been damaged, I can't do some of the things that I was doing before anyway. So that's actually a thing. But anyway, so neither here nor there because um, it will be fixed, the whole situation. So they'll have to pay for what I missed, and then it goes from there. One thing that I had to, even learn, even through my first accident when I told y'all that I knew it was going to happen, the one that happened in a big truck because I kept dreaming about it, right? Um, Everything happens for a reason, right? And so whether or not we deem it to be good, bad, ugly, or indifferent for ourselves, because something will happen and we'll be like, it was the worst thing ever. Meanwhile, it was a setback for a setup. So we make plans, God laughs. I had a whole lot of plans because everything has been clearing out for me. Everything is better now than it was 3 years ago. Yes, it has been, slow snail paces, and I would want it to be faster because I'm used to it being faster. But God has a plan for everything, and so even for those of who the people who say we're in control, and we are in control. Because we can put out into the universe what we want, but the thing is that we can't control is how it happens. We can control what we want. We can say, okay, this is what I wish to have. We might not even be able to control how it comes, but when we're manifesting, we just know it's going to come. And it's going to happen for us. The way it's going to happen, we don't know, okay? Um, and sometimes things may go exactly the way you say it because it was in alignment with what you were asking for anyway. Um, so it just depends. But this is the time when we have to be okay with going with the flow, okay? Um, do we like that? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. And I'm going to say that because sometimes it's amazing just to see where things take you. And for us to say, it's cool. Um, I'm okay with that. I'm just going to allow my life to do what it's doing. But how many people can allow for that to happen? And the funny part is even if we decide, so for instance, um, my last two accidents, right? I had intentions on being in the house on the last one at 5 p.m. because I said I was going to come in, I was going to sit here, um, and I was going to get online. Um, but then something happened, and they said, here, do this, it'll be the last one. Or I said, here, this is going to be the last one. And so I took it, and then it turned out to be an accident. And so I could have not done the last one, not been in an accident, been here where I was supposed to be at that time, but I was taking the last one. The same that happened on Thanksgiving. I was just got done with my son at his house for Thanksgiving. They invited me over. They wanted to cook. They was in a new place. They wanted me to see it. So I said yes, went there, and I should have just came in the house after that was over because it was already dark. But that's not what I did. I decided that, things are a little bit tough, and so I need to go out and try to take care of some things. Guess what? Almost wasn't allowed to do anything. Well, actually, I didn't get to do anything because, well, when I say almost didn't get to do anything, meaning everything could have fucking ended with that accident, okay? But it didn't. But it did because that was the end of me having my pretty little Malibu that I liked. Um, it was brand new. Um, Only, I don't know how many people had it before me, but when I got it, it had 27,000 miles on it. Um, yeah, it was a nice little car. It was a 2024. And so, somebody else may say it was a fucking Malibu. Who cares about a Malibu? It was a nice ass car. Anyway, that kind of corrupted everything. Also, um, it activated some pain problems in me that, I could have not, had in my system, but hey, so that was the thing. I did the last thing and it was the last fucking thing, okay? So, all that was a setup for the next thing because yesterday when I went out, I wasn't gonna go out. My son needed me to take him somewhere, which is also another thing I had to talk with him about last night because we don't realize how often we get swayed off of exactly what we was gonna do because of somebody else. Because of our kids, because of our, loved ones, because of our family, because of work, because of not because of what we were going to do, not because of what we, had planned, because I didn't even know he had to go to work. I didn't plan to do anything other than sit here with y'all, which I'm taking is the same exact thing as the very first accident that I had 2 years ago when guys said, you want to be a content creator, you want to also, change the world, you want to be helpful. So I need for you to sit down and change the world and be helpful because you don't know how many people you're going to help by your platform. You don't know how many people that will hear the sound of your voice and it resonate with them. You don't know that I'm about to set you up to change nations. You don't know that I'm going to set you up to, do broker deals, be a mediator for, world crisis or things of that nature. You don't know. We don't know. And so if you're running all over here and all over here and all over here, you're not focused where I need you to be. And so, even when I got a car, when I didn't have a car from the beginning, I was saying, I promised that I would still do both things. And even though I was doing both things, I'm not really doing both things effectively. Because it feels like, on one end, sometimes, and I was sick somewhere in between that, and I do get to have a break, but I could be doing more. I could be doing more. And so that's even on all my platforms. Like right now, I don't have my TikTok set up, and I should have my TikTok set up. Um, Either way, the point of it is my son redirected me to doing something different. All right, in the process of that, while I was out, I listened to two things. One is this dumb bitch that for some reason, and it's the same hoe that I told y'all that was under attack mode on me last time, right? But for some reason, it's in my spirit that I gotta talk to this dumbass girl. Mind you, I hate listening to this bitch on YouTube, but every time I turn around, this bitch face keep popping up. And I done blocked this whole 9,000 different ways, but YouTube is a fucking. But anyway, guess what? Spiritually, when something is supposed to take place, it's just supposed to take place. Mind you, I had already said at one point in time, if I ever see you in real life, ho. But you know, they ain't got that to worry about, because God actually restored something. And although it's not, you know, it's the same. To me, it's the same, because God said, I'm gonna give you back something. And I haven't said anything to anybody about it, because, you know, but anyway, God restored something that I felt like this person interfered in. But now every time I see her face pop up, it's almost like I listen, but the bitch is damaged. And smart, because if in fact we hadn't kind of exchanged energy on YouTube the way we did, we may have been friends. What's to happen next? I don't know. But for some reason, I feel like I need to speak to her, because after I gave that message in the morning, somehow one of her videos popped up. Because they keep coming up. I keep ignoring them, right? I keep seeing the bitch face. And in real life, we could be related or something. I don't know. She kept calling herself my karmic sister. But, bitch, any karmic sister of mine would know better. Like, don't play with me. But, you know, these people are younger than me, so they do a lot of weird shit that, you know, I wouldn't do. Because in real life, when you do shit like, you know, approach people in bad ways, spiritually or in a 3D, you could potentially get your ass beat. And so I come from, you know, the old school, and I have old school values. And so when you want to be friends with people, you know, we just say hi. We don't go around manipulating and doing a bunch of weird shit. But this new generation is a whole lot of, you know, energy throwing in this. Anyway, long story short, yesterday I clicked in. And the bitch was saying everything I told y'all yesterday. So again, that means that somehow there's an energy slip, and me and her now interchanging energy again. Which, you know, once you interchange energy with somebody, it's already a thing. So it just keeps happening. Like, you can kind of pull your energy back, but from my understanding, and I could be wrong, but ain't nobody gonna tell me that I'm wrong. Once you interchange energy with somebody, because I already seen it, it's almost like, yeah, you can kind of ignore it, but the energy exchange has already happened. So either way, neither here nor there. I'm a grown-ass woman, right? And so I can have a conversation with another grown-ass woman. And in real life, if in fact that person would sit down and talk to me, I wish they would. Because how whatever is happening between me and this person, and mind you, I don't care for the person, only because of how they interacted with me, you know, on the channel. I don't care for the person because they threatened my son. But on the grand scheme of things, for something bigger, because like I said, there will be casualties of war. And not that you sacrifice anything or anyone, anybody, because, you know, we don't do that. We leave that up to the minions. They do shit like that. I could be willing to even have a conversation and hear somebody out. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, maybe they may know how this whole little creepy little tie got done. All right, so not even just her, something else happened, because then a person posts a video and they say, this is just for y'all. Not sharing it with the world, but this is just for y'all. Mind you, the video hasn't been released. They're saying exactly what I'm saying to y'all yesterday. So again, I told y'all, we be picking shit out of people's brains, or at least I do. Or y'all do it to me too, because we're eating the same exact thing. Which is funny to me now, because since, how many of y'all have been eating baked ziti or been having ziti in your spirit? Mind you, For some reason, about a week or two ago, I had decided, and I've never made ziti before in my fucking life, ever, not one time. I just now made baked spaghetti, probably about a month ago. I don't make stuff like that. Not that I haven't ever eaten ziti or something. It just never, tickled my fancy to the point where I'm like, okay, let me make some ziti today because that's what I want to eat. But for some reason, all of a sudden, I wanted to make some ziti, right? And then what started to happen as I'm shopping for people, the ingredients are ziti, rotini, rotini noodles, pasta sauce, spaghetti, hamburger meat, Parmesan cheese. But mind you, it was weird because it didn't happen one time. I shopped for 3 different people that was making ziti. That's what it is, Miss Kelly, everything that I just described. It's like a spaghetti, but with a different type of noodle. Anyway, one of the people that was making the ziti, I feel like I'm going to take their recipe because literally, the lady, first of all, Monduros, they are fucking sweet plantain. Mind you, something in the grocery store that I never knew was in there, but now I'm going to buy some because I shopped for it for somebody else. Multiple people, right? Have I ever made a plantain before in my life? I don't come from that culture. Have I ate one? I done ate plenty because they be delicious. But have I ever made any? No. I should learn how to make them myself. I'm going to learn how to make them myself just because. But now it's like, we are the world. We are the children. We are the ones to make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our... Okay. I know that's random and weird in the middle of food, but culturally, we're eating around the world. And so it's another thing, interconnectedness. We don't know about certain things because it doesn't come from our culture, but when we find out about them, wow, how delicious is that shit? It's like, it is Greek and it is called, I don't know. Anyway, it has a bow tie pasta to it. It has ground beef. It has garlic, onions, everything like you would make for spaghetti except for the sauce. Now, the sauce is Greek yogurt and garlic mixed together. If y'all ever, never, ever tried garlic and Greek yogurt mixed together, it is the most wonderful thing ever. And who the fuck would ever think that you should put Greek yogurt and garlic on hot pasta and hot hamburger meat, right? And then to top it off, it is a smoked paprika. Mind you, I've been using paprika my whole entire fucking life, okay? Paprika is a staple in black people household. But who the fuck ever had smoked paprika? Bitch, it turned it up a notch. Mind you, now I put that shit on everything, right? Okay, so butter, smoked paprika, something, something or another. When I figure out what the name is, it's on my fucking TikTok. But a lady made it, and then it keeps going. Okay, so the point of that is, it's not even about the food; it is about the cultures. Because I keep trying to tell y'all, everything is intermingling. Before we was trying to do this, but now we're doing this because shit, I didn't eat it. It was delicious, okay? Once I eat it, it's mine. So now I get to make it. I customize it and do a hot. It's called Greek pasta. That's what it's called. It wasn't even hard. Anyway, look it up. So yesterday I was here with y'all and I was supposed to tell y'all, because that just reminded me of this. Remember, I keep pointing out that these candles correlate to every culture. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones. And we're missing some candles, so we're missing some people. We are the ones to make a brighter day, so let's start giving. These candles are like the rainbow, the coalition, right? Mind you, that's the LGBT, all the alphabet boys, right? Now, it is like spirituality. It is like religion, all right? So, and somebody may be mad at me, but I don't give a fuck. Go talk to the spirits, okay, ho? Or sir, or ma'am, or whatever the fuck. Bitch, and whoever else. So, what they've been explaining to me is, because I was looking at something pertaining to Santeria. Mind you, I feel like, and I already said it, collect them all. Those were my instructions. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. If there's somebody that think they can do it, do it. So I've been hearing it was a closed practice. This is a closed practice. This is a closed practice. Y'all just like the Christian folks. And y'all may be mad, but it's a box. So I'm going to, and it ain't about gatekeeping this, that, and the third. They already stole the shit, and they did it better than you did. Like it or not, they already stole it. And so what people better understand is we all have to collectively get together and put every piece, every key that needs to be put into the collection, bring it to the table. And so they were saying, oh, well, you have to be initiated by this, that, or the third. Meanwhile, a lot of the cultures are mixed up. Just because your family learned something and you were passing it down, don't necessarily even make it yours. Because what we have learned and what we are realizing is shit keeps getting taken and stolen and everything is crossed up and mixed up anyway. So they said, oh, well, you have to learn this from the proper this, that, and the third. Meanwhile, them people are corrupt as fuck. Yeah. So what y'all do after the fact is, because even on my channel, I'm sure a lot of that didn't happen. They'll come over here, they'll heal something. Oh, let's go throw a magic spell on her. Let's go do this because of the fact that, you know, she's saying this and she's using this and she's doing that. And then you go practice your little magic and then you fuck around and find out, I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have did that. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you don't realize the genetics, the DNA, the story, the history, his story, whatever the fuck they told you is not the truth. And instead of y'all helping a person, you try to hinder, you try to corrupt, you try to mislead, you try to misdirect, you try to insert yourself into people's lives that ain't said shit to you. Instead of trying to understand, like, you know, could this person spiritually be listening and hearing? Like, because I actually, in all actuality, I done told y'all, and not to be smart or anything else, I don't give a fuck about nothing that was outside of me. How I got sat here and how I got put here was not my shit. It's still not my shit. But I'm very obedient, and that's one thing that God knows about me. From the beginning to the end, I'm very obedient, and I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do, and I'm going to say what I'm supposed to say, regardless of who gets upset. It's only words. If it don't mean nothing, what you mad for, ho? Sir? Miss? You know what they say, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words may never hurt me. Meanwhile, the words be hurting because the words be true. Y'all know y'all be wrong, because when it's time to step back and think about it, it be like, damn, she was really right. Because I don't got no time to sit in front of y'all people and lie to y'all. I got better shit to do. Like, literally. So, that points me to this. And so, it's always the corruption of the brain, right? Because everybody sits online and everything sounds so amazing. And everybody sounds like they're so fucking smart. Well, are they? Are they really?
I always ask men when I'm dating them, if you were to leave me, are you standing in the back if we're walking, or are you standing in the front of me? And I like to see what their answer is, right? Mm-hmm. If their answer is I'm standing in the front because I'm leaving and you're following me, that's the wrong answer. You need to be behind me so you can see everything.
And nothing can get to me from behind me.
Nothing can get to me. So, man, it's a difference. A man who knows to be behind you versus a man that knows to be in front of you. Those are two different type of men, and you got to be careful because you don't want to choose the man that walks in front. Okay, you just heard that, right? And this is the reason why I have trust issues with TikTok. All right, hold on. I got one more video. Okay, hold on. Don't go anywhere. Hold on. Never put a woman first. Yeah. Why? You're gonna die. Because you're gonna die. Yeah. Why would you be in front of me if I'm your shield? That's true. Yeah, you can't. I'm not standing in the right place. If that's the case. You're supposed to be behind me anyway. You don't feel like a woman supposed to be on the same place, can be on the side. She's in a way, in and behind. It's the natural design of it. That's why we're 2 times bigger, 2 times stronger. If you don't want to be behind your shield, then die, bitch. What you want to do? It's nothing you can do. You gotta have I mean, no, that's the only thing that's going to happen. Nah, this is exactly.
First of all, I don't like the way he said nothing, and he's stupid. Okay, but what do y'all think? Because in my mind, all that made me think was, if we walking, you supposed to be on the inside because, side by side. You're supposed to be on the inside so I can see you from every angle. But I can see where everybody has a point. But if you bigger, you stronger. And if I get snatched up from behind you, stupid dumbass. Okay, and even her walking in the front, all I heard even in the process is I'm gonna be your biggest, your realest player. Like I'm gonna be the thing that fucking stops a lot of the shit that could potentially happen anyway. And if I'm in front of you, I can't see you. So she can't see him if so what the fuck? Anyway, everybody can insert themselves wherever, right? And so, everybody normally does. But anyway, the part of that conversation that was important was everybody has a platform. Everybody can say what they want. Everybody can, feel how they feel. Who's right, who's wrong, probably not important. But y'all listen to whatever it is you listen to. The next thing was what was important about that whole entire mix was I'm still pulling shit out of people's brains. Like, excuse me, they posted it. Mind you, whatever they were saying was already said. Because that person that didn't, release the link, it was 3 days ago. Mind you, the link is private, so nobody saw it, but the people that they ended up sharing it with yesterday. So I got it yesterday. Okay? So, now, that also tells me about still the interconnectedness. We may not like whatever is happening right now or whatever is playing out, but there's so many different levels. There's so many different games playing out at the same time. And it keeps making me think about the Game of Thrones. The puzzle pieces, the chess pieces have already been moved around on the board one point in time. This is how all the land masses and everything comes about, right? But let me show y'all something else, because nothing in your reality is true.
I don't know why I find this fascinating, but on a world map, this is a Chinese world map. Look, it's blank in the middle, and England is this tiny, tiny little thing here in the corner of the world. Now, yeah, that makes sense because obviously China is the center of China.
China's in the middle of the map.
The UK, but I just thought every world map had the UK in the center. But actually,
and you would think that every world map would be the same.
Mad, isn't it? I don't know if I'm that mad. Anyway.
But the thing that proved was everybody is going to be prioritize themselves, their own countries, their own people, their own families, their own this and their own that, right? And so interconnectedness, yet again, because, we love our families, the people that we came into this life with, and we should. But now we're also cultivating a new family because how am I picking up stuff from people who I don't know? We're doing it for a reason. It has to be happening for a reason. All right, so anyway, so time, place, and position. I already said the timing was off. The timing has been off because people will just all of a sudden wake up and say, well, today is October the 5th. And y'all gonna be saying, no, it's Pisces season. It's February the 27th. Oh, I forgot. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Pisces. So for everybody whose birthday it is today, happy birthday. I meant to do that from the beginning, but it gets done when it needs to get done, and it's your fucking birthday. It's Pisces season, okay? All month long. So if you're a Pisces, you know how we do it. We celebrate all month long. Happy birthday. So, Miss Kelly said, food is important in all cultures. It's a commonality. But also, when you sit down and break bread with somebody, that's a ritual. When you sit down and have food and drinks with a person, it's a ritual. People broker deals over lunch. People make friends. People enjoy their families, things of that nature. So it says anchoring intentions, turning dreams and reality, turning dreams into reality. Welcome to Earth School. So what is happening to you? What is happening around you? What do you want to change? Is it going the way that you want it to go? When something changed on you, did you go with the flow, or did you try to buck against the system? So another thing happened last night. I tried to, get on YouTube with y'all. I was already on Twitch. I was already on TikTok, but I tried to get on YouTube with y'all. I was doing it differently because y'all have your own little device, but I was trying to do it differently. I was trying to put y'all on the computer, the laptop, but all of a sudden, the laptop started to do a thing where it wanted to reboot and everything else. Why, I don't fucking know. Maybe it needed an upgrade, or maybe it was updating itself, or whatever, have you. So there was something that was happening, a message that was being given. Let me see if it's there. Mind you, it was already today. So because it was after hours, I went and I took a shower around 12. So it was already after hours. So it was actually today's message, but it was in the middle of the night because it was around 1 o'clock and shit, right? So today, February 27th, brings significant astrological events for Pisces. The new moon in your sign marks a period of new beginning and self-reflection. This is an ideal time to set intentions for personal growth and align your actions with your true desires. So it's happening. The shift, the change, everything is happening. And also, even the moon being in the right place, it's happening. So we talk about the time is off, but somehow there's slips of when you're in the right time, you're in the right place, even though the time is off. If you know, you know. But the person that was talking yesterday was talking about time and was talking about the time machines, basically, or the alignment. Time is a construct, is what they say, but time does exist, even though it don't, because as above, so below. So when there's one thing, there's also not, but there's a way for us to kind of rip the fabric and propel us ourselves into our ideal space, if it makes any sense. So take it how it resonates. Financial matters may occupy your thoughts today. It's advisable to avoid making impulsive decisions or engaging in risky investments. Instead, focus on careful planning and prudent management of your resources. In your personal life, clear communication is essential. Adjust. Oh, okay. So for any of y'all that are here, if you want a message specifically for you, I need for you to put your birthday in the chat, and that's it. And I will give y'all a message from here and a message that gets constructed on here specifically for you, because that's what I was going to do with y'all last night, because we're in a giving mood, okay? So I'm being of service to y'all, and so I'm telling y'all now, so then that way by the time I get to it, whoever then put it in there is going to be whoever gets the messages, and whoever don't say I didn't tell you to do it. And if you see this later, Godspeed, okay? All right. In your personal life, clear communication is essential. Address any misunderstandings with loved ones to maintain harmony. Students may experience challenges with concentration. Adopting effective study habits can be beneficial. All right. And so I know y'all are like, where are the students coming from? I was a student yesterday because I was getting taught a lesson. Good morning, Strength. Right on cue. Okay, so I was being taught a message um, that, or something that would help me, but now it's going to help y'all after the fact. So once I do it, it is basically the herbs and things of that nature, or the natural things. I will tell y'all, because I want to look up some stuff first pertaining to it, because I want to make sure that I give y'all all the ins and outs. But mind you, yesterday I was the student because someone was teaching me something. And so they say that they are a student of mine because they're on the channel, but meanwhile we are interchangeable. We change places given the time. So yesterday I was being a student. And even today, even though I sat in front of y'all right now, I'm still the student because I'm always learning something. And one thing that they say that when you stop learning is when you start dying. So you should always want to learn something. Looking ahead, Venus retrograde from March 1st to April 12th, 2025 will influence areas related to romance, beauty, and values. This period encourages reflection on relationships and personal goals, offering an opportunity for growth and renewal. Embrace the transformative energy of the new moon to embark on a journey of self-discovery and set the stage for positive changes in your life. All right, so um, the resources for that are, um, and then mind you, a school bus comes by, so it's a collective thing. So we got cityinsider.com horoscope for Thursday 2027 by Georgia Nichols. We also have people.com. February new moon could trigger whopping financial increases for these the two zodiac signs, Pisces being one of them, and popsugar.com. So that's the sources for where the information came from. And then we just put it together in a nice little bow for y'all. So anyway, we have Anchor and Intentions, Turning Dreams into Reality. This title reflects the shift from reflection to action, encouraging Pisces to start grounding their aspirations into tangible steps. All right, so we was talking about meditation. Meditation being very, very important. Mind you, I was saying to somebody yesterday, every time I, meditate in a certain type of way, every time I meditate, period, I fall asleep. So one of my issues and one of my problems is, it may not even be a problem. I just might need to rest. But either way, it's a problem for me because if I can do it effectively, it'll change the game. Meaning, if I can focus and stay in that, because literally, if I'm already doing something that I'm unintentionally doing, if I can kind of teach it, craft it, cultivate it, learn it, understand it, it gets real, spiritual around here. Mind you, real creepy on top of that. So, spiritually, I'm being told to kind of tap in, try to hone into it, because I can travel thousands of miles away by sitting here and talking to some people. And it's going to work because I'm already doing it unintentionally, but not knowing how. So when we figure out how to do it and how to do it right and keep doing it, then it's going to be fucking amazing. Um, how much time do I have to do this? I don't know. And why is that the first thing on my mind? Because importantly or imperatively, um, it's already too late. Like it should have already been done. But again, I'm always focused on the things that are around me. But what the other message was is don't focus on that. It's already been given. It sounds cute and everything else, but because I can't believe I can, but my rational mind or the mind, my subconscious mind has been trained to, say bill collectors won't accept, I'm trying to learn something as a payment. They won't accept that. What they want to accept is the money, and I need the money, but I don't need the money. I already have it. I already have it. So this is the thing where one thing is fucking with the other, okay? Um, if you can tap in spiritually, it's gonna just come to you. But because it's so much pressure happening around and outside of us, like who the fuck got time to believe in that? And it could just be a fairy tale. Meanwhile, it's not a fairy tale. I know it to be true. So why haven't I done it yet? Because I've been focusing on the outside, and I'm just being honest. Like literally, I'm going to be honest with you. It's like when I told y'all about manifesting and things of that nature. So when people will say I can teach you how to manifest, but they ain't manifested their way into nothing. They're trying to use you as a prop to get them to give them something in order for them to manifest, because they're saying that I know, and you're saying I'm questioning. I'm trying to know. I'm trying to know, and meanwhile they're saying they do know, but why they showing you a blank wall? Why they not showing you their real life? Why they not showing you where they live at? Why they not showing you who's around them? People who have manifested stuff and are manifesting stuff will show you where they live at. Does a house or a car or anything else show that a manifestation was made? Nope. Because actually, to me, all it did was manifest some fucking bills. But I can show you a house, I can show you a car, I can show you a lot of things that could potentially not even be mine. So also you have to have some discernment, because there are some people that's sitting in places and they're saying I have shit and I have this and I have that. Meanwhile, they have nothing. They have a whole lot of props. So it's another thing about having discernment on the internet. And a lot of people are not going to tell you the truth because, it's their whatever it is. I don't have nothing to gain by not telling you the truth, because I don't give a fuck what you think or not, because God sees me. So if I lie, God saw me. That's my main thought process. And proving to y'all anything is not what's important. Just get the fucking message and you figure it out for yourself. So what's important will ring true to you. You will fully understand. But mind you, and I should have saved it, because they was talking about one of the influencers that she looks real rich and she tells everybody she's rich, meanwhile she's poor. But I don't know whether or not they don't understand, like, you would be more relatable to your target audience if you just told them the truth. So was it embarrassing for me to sit in front of y'all and tell y'all that I was in love with somebody that wasn't really in love with me? Yeah, it was, but it was the fucking truth, because a lot of us go through it. Was it embarrassing to tell y'all that I had 7 businesses, and because of a stupid ass mistake that I made, lost it all? Meanwhile, I sat in front of y'all and I told y'all that, not even understanding, because I didn't lose it all. I don't have nary one problem that I can't throw money at and get every single one of those things back. but I didn't understand. So when God started taking stuff from me, I'm thinking, like the cry, God, what did I do? Like, why am I being punished for some shit? And I cried. Meanwhile, not understanding that somebody was getting ready to take me to court and try to take me for every fucking thing I had, and I would have had to pay for it if in fact I had those things. But God knew better. God knew what was ahead of me, and said, let me go ahead and set your ass down, because you don't realize, like, you out here big balling, you out here thinking that it's cute for you to have this, that, and the third. Meanwhile, it's a nigga behind the scenes get ready to try to take you for everything you got, and you're gonna have to be paying this man even when you're not fucking with this nigga, if in fact he has it his way. So let me take everything from you, because I don't want nobody to have nothing that's not theirs. I didn't give it to them, I gave it to you. And before I give it to them, I'll take it down. Y'all done seen all the stories. Now, I mean, at some point in time, embarrassment and pride has to go out the window. Because what we don't know is that there's people listening that have the same story as we do. I told y'all that I ended up homeless one time, because what happened was I was getting ready to move from one place, thinking I'm getting ready to move into my brand new house that I was buying. And the day of closing, I found out that my loan got fucked up by Bank of America. There was no house, there was no closing, there was no nothing. And I ended up in a hotel with my two sons, my daughter, and my granddaughter. I was thankful that I could even have the money to even be in the hotel. Like, for most people, they don't, when they go homeless, they don't have money to be in a hotel. I ran a trucking company in a hotel. It wasn't going right. And so again, I had to make a decision. You have to live somewhere that you might not want to live in order for you to now get out of this situation, because it was getting hard to do that. But it could have been worse. I could have not had any money, and I could have ended up outside on the ground, but you know, I still have family. But still, the point of it is we never know why us telling the truth could be important. It could be the thing that meets somebody else. Like, God needs you to tell the truth because of the fact that you're going to meet this person and you're going to be a saving grace to this person, because your stories don't match their story. And then you start to learn who your real family, who your real collective is because, but if you steady always putting on airs and steady lying, like, this man, and I don't want to play it because it's going to give me a fucking, definitely going to give me a fucking, copyright strike. But Kevin Gates made a song last night, or I don't know when he made it. Anyway, the point of it is, I love that Kevin Gates, because when a celebrity starts to tell the truth, because nigga, it wasn't like I didn't know, because I said it to your ass. So the point of it is, when you connected to people, you can see certain things, and certain things may not have been going right for him, but you know, he want to put on airs and he want to say, but he's telling the truth. And mind you, I done seen this man tell the truth, and it just go over people's head. It's like, you know, the man that's sitting in the presidency right now. Like, people tell this, and he said his truth, and it goes over people's head. But the nigga said what he was experiencing, and nobody, but a real person is never going to judge a person at all, period. And what he said was, when you go broke, people leave. Not real people that love you. Not real people that love you, because my nigga went broke a couple times. Let me tell you what I did. Nigga, sell all this shit. Sell all of it, because we can get it back. You know how many times I did that? Twice. Because I loved him. And I knew that, and I believed in him. But not for nothing, I also believed in myself, because I helped put us in that position. So when there was mistakes that was made, and it put us, you know, on our ass, dirt bikes, this, that, the third, the kids understand. Mind you, they did, because you know what we did? After we got rid of all that shit and we shook it back for real, we bought them better shit. But also, that's the reason why I love my kids even to this day, because they know how to be a hustler. It's teaching them. Like, when you sit in front of people and you don't show them, like, okay, I'm your dad, and even I can fuck up. And I can say that I'm sorry for it. I can really try to, because, he was talking about also the time. He had to go do what he had to do. And so he may not have, been there, whatever the hell. Anyway, the song was great because literally it's true. And so I can relate to that. I can't relate to whatever the fuck he was saying the other day, because he made a song the other day and I was like, no. Yeah, I don't like that. But, it may relate to somebody else. I don't know. Didn't relate to me. The frequency was totally off. But what he said yesterday, what he posted yesterday, I can fully back because I get it. And it's funny how, like, we don't realize that be God's way of showing us them people don't belong around us anyway. So if it could be taken away because, now I done lost everything and now you don't love me no more, bitch, good. Fucking bye, ho. Because you're not really what I need anyway. And so a person that's really gonna love you, we gonna get in the field together. We gonna do this shit, and that's why I said at the time, um, mind you, I don't know who the fuck I be thinking I am. I ain't even gonna lie to you, and I don't, because I be showing people like, bitch, it's gonna be a cold day in hell before you do anything to anybody that I love, and so I be having moments because I done did some shit, y'all, even to niggas that, bitch, you're a girl, but mind you, they ain't do nothing. I'm still here living, breathing, and talking to you. And mind you, I did that. I done locked the door in a house one time, like literally with me and a dude, because nigga, what the fuck did you say about my nigga? Tell me what you said. Pulled out the weed, we smoking blunts and everything. Like, tell me what you said, because I need to know why you said that. And now we need to talk about, what's really going to happen. So you can listen to them and you can do whatever you want to do. But at the end of the day, be mindful that everybody's going to do what they want to do. I don't know who the fuck I thought I was at the time, but guess what? Bitch, you ain't gonna do nothing to my nigga, I tell you that. Mind you, my nigga probably was like, bitch, why would you do that? But either way, he ain't from here. And he gotta come here to see me. And y'all niggas, because where I was, living at, they swore up and down like new niggas can't come from, other places to come see girls that, are here. Bitch, fuck y'all, because I'm not even really a part of y'all community. I just happened to move into this place, but, it was because of other people. But either way, they figured that since he was from the same state, but different location, they was going to bully their way with my nigga. No, the fuck you not, nigga, and he going to come here every night. But his loud ass motherfucking old school ass, whatever. I was loving him. So, bitch, in order to get to him, you gonna have to go through me. This nigga ain't even know. Either way, it was going that way. But when a person leaves you because you don't have something, good, let them go. See you bye. And it may look good. It may smell good. It may taste good. It may be the best thing you ever wanted in your life. It ain't good for you. And God trying to show you that it ain't good for you. I'm going to send you something better. I'm going to give you something better, something that ain't going to run, something that ain't going to, like, and we might not, it's a thing where sometimes we don't know what's good for us. We don't know what's good for us. That's why it's a lot of people who end up breaking up with people and then they figure out later on, damn, I fucked up. That was the thing I should have had. Mind you, I ain't never got none of that feelings. I don't feel like I fucked up on none of the niggas I was with. You want to know why? Because I gave them my all. And bitch, when we're done, we're fucking done. I never felt like I wanted to spin the block on nobody. You want to know why? Because I did them right from the beginning. Mind you, I still let y'all niggas play in my face 110 times, and I still stood by your dumb ass. Even in the process of me telling you, if you do this, I'm going to do this. Mind you, I followed the fucking script to the T. Yeah, I can be here about 5-10 times, and you play in my face, and you fuck with these hoes. Mind you, I'm not even a bitch to give a fuck whether or not you fucking with these hoes. It's the way you be fucking with them, though. So, okay, you want to do that. Either way, point being, I love the song. Do he care? Probably not. Either way, I like when people tell the truth. The truth will set you free. You know what else they figured out? And I seen this thing, and it shows you that, when you tell a lie, it makes you weak. And so the way they did the experiment was, they put their hand out, and the lady said, well, tell me the truth, and then I need to show you something. So she said, I want you to tell me your name. And then the other one was some outlandish ass thing. So when she told him the name, she put her hand on top of his hand. She was sitting across from him. And then when he told her the name, she tried to push down his hand, didn't push down his hand. When she asked him something else and he had to tell her the lie, she pushed his hand down easily. The reason being, they said that when you tell the truth, your brain don't have to think about it. But when you tell a lie, your focus is now in your head and not on your strength. So they said, when you tell a lie, it makes you weak. Why you need to be weak? You always need to be strong. Even in your weakness, you need to be strong. But why would I want to be weak behind me telling a fucking lie, bitch, when I can just tell you what it is, and you can either accept it or not? See you, bye. All right, so now next thing being is when I let my son alter my direction, it may have been the way it was supposed to go, or it may not. Well, yesterday I let my son alter my direction and it cost me real dollars. Something that I could have actually already paid for and been done off my table today. But because I let him alter my, and that's my son, so you know it wasn't anything bad. But the way the course of events with now, it's gas, it's food, it's money that I could have been paying on something else. So even though it could be monetary, what if it costs you your life? What if it costs you, you know, something more than something monetary? Because again, I explained to y'all how when I said, okay, I'm just going to do this last, you know, such and such, and then the last such and such really be the last such and such. There is no more. You done fucked up now. Your mind told you to do this, but you didn't listen to your mind. You got swayed into something else. So it's saying, I need for you to tap in. I need for you to meditate. I need for you to spiritually get in alignment. And I'm talking to all y'all. Mike, Lucky, Miss Kelly, Veronica, Strength. I need for you to tap in. And you're saying, well, I got to go to work. I don't have time for that. But this morning, I asked y'all, the first thing I asked y'all was when I got on here, did you check in with yourself? We checking in with everybody else, but are we checking on ourselves? Did you check in on yourself? Did you sit still for 5 minutes and just analyze how you feel for yourself? Did you set your intentions? Did you journal anything? And if the answer is no, why? Why didn't you? Because literally, the thing that you really want to do, the thing that you aspire to do, the thing that is your dream thing to do is anchored to that. Yes, I know we got, you know, the outside 3D, this, that, and the third, yada, yada, yada. We got to go to work. We got to feed the kids. We got to do this. We got to do that. But what if that's the last thing you do and you never get a chance to do anything that you really, really want to do in this lifetime at this moment in time, because you were so busy doing everything for everybody else that you didn't take time to just even check in with yourself? How do I feel? Like, is today going to be a good day? That sun just shone through the window on my face and it made me feel like I got your back. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to do. It's going to be okay. I know you have your mind in 9,000 different places, and even now it is 8:09, and like how many other things could you imagine that you need to do or should be doing or need to be doing? But meanwhile, you don't realize this is the thing. This is it. Because at some point in time, there's 12 of us here, you know, having our morning coffee or our morning tea or our morning conversation or our morning check-in. Because right now you could be doing your check-in. How do you feel? I'm going to ask you, how do you feel? Are y'all okay? Did anybody tell you that they love you today? Because if nobody told you that they love you today, I love you. I fucking love you to the moon and back. All right? So, with all those things being said, how do you feel? Have you determined that today is going to be one of the best days of your life? One of the best days of your life. Something is going to happen to you today that is going to be amazing. One of the things already happened. You woke up. You get to hear the message. You get to understand that right now we're on the precipice of a change. We are changing our life right here, right now. It may be a little bit at a time, and it may be little minute changes that we don't see, but one of the changes is you just decided that you should check in with yourself. You should sit with yourself to determine how I feel and make a plan on what's about to happen next. And even if it don't go the way you planned, I'm going to just know that I'm going to go with the flow and that my day is going to take me where I'm supposed to go. I'm going to meet whoever it is that I'm supposed to meet. I'm going to meet them with open arms. I'm going to have a amazing attitude. People that see me are going to realize and know that I am God in present day on earth, because they're going to see it in you. I'm going to lead by example. I'm going to show y'all what the presence of God actually feels like. I'm going to do all the right things for me. And I'm going to say it like that because somebody else may look at that and say, that ain't godly. Well, everybody has an opinion. That's why, everybody gets to have their own free will and their own. But why are you worried about what I'm doing? That's another thing to be mindful of, because when you're doing your check-ins, why are you worried about what somebody else doing? Some people want to criticize you so bad, like they will point out every little living flaw, not realizing they are fucked up. The fact that you're looking at other people and, criticizing and trying to analyze them instead of worrying about your fucking self and how you can make life in the world better by not being a mean ass, nasty ass, nigga or bitch. And that's white, black, purple, yellow, green, indifferent, all y'all fall under that category. There's a problem with you. And that's the first thing that we have to also understand. Like, when we're giving our all, because sometimes we be at our fucking wit's end. And people don't realize, bitch, this is all I got to give. Because a couple weeks ago, I sat in front of y'all and I said, I ain't got it. Like, people asking me, people talking, I ain't got it. I don't want to hear it. I ain't got it. I don't have the strength to listen. I don't have the willpower to want to deal with your shit. I ain't got it. It's enough happening in my life that at this point, yeah, y'all gonna have to go take it to God, because, with me, you gonna get nothing. Because I ain't got it to give you. I'm exhausted. I said that. And mind you, I kept talking to God. God, I need your help. This is a lot. And God kept showing me, you stronger than what you know. And I'm giving you your help. I'm giving you your help, because there was stuff that was happening. I'm giving you help. And I'm steady saying, God, like, it's been a long time. Like, it's been fucking 3 years and something. And you mean to tell me this shit ain't straightened out yet? It's better than it was 3 years ago. And if I'm shifting things on, the planet, I'm shifting them for every fucking individual that's on the planet. So it may need to be a little bit slower than what you expected, sweetie pie. But I got you. I've never failed you. God has never failed me, not one time. And I sat in front of y'all and I said, God has never ever taken anything from me and not given me anything better. Never. I have no reason to lie to y'all. Never. So even when I lost something, or I thought it was a loss, when the recovery starts to happen, I'll be thinking, well, damn, you mean to tell me this is what I was getting, and I may have went through all the trauma, all the thought processes, like, damn, that shit was fucked up. Like, I didn't need to go through that. Yes, you did, because I was making you bigger, better, and stronger. I was showing you that you can go through it. I was showing that you can deal with that. I told y'all I fixed my credit before. It took a lot, like writing letters and this, that, and a third. And for some reason, when I can't pay bills, it gives me anxiety. Do you know how I felt when I just said, fuck everything? Like, it took a special type of, like, because I'm a very responsible person. But it was killing me. And then I had to realize, like, I'm not in control of it. That's the reason why. So just fuck it. Like, throw your hands up. Fuck it. If it gets paid, it gets paid. If it don't, it don't. Do you know what? Mind you, I'm sitting in front of y'all, and I told y'all how much money I made when I was doing trucking. I told y'all I make little to nothing now. But guess what? I still keep paying all the shit that I have, and I probably have at least about $5,000 worth of bills a month. How do they get paid? And literally, I'm almost to the point where, and I have had family that help. I have had help that help. I done just had help that helps. Mind you, every time I will tell y'all, I need help. I just don't know what to do. And even the things that I'm doing sometimes that don't work because, I get hit in an accident and now I'm sitting down here. My electric bill's due, my water bill's due, this is due. Everything keeps being due, but technically it's just nothing but to bog your fucking mind down. You have to say fuck it. You have to realize, you have to trust that spiritually, if you're in alignment, it's going to happen. Mind you, how long I told you I've been sitting here? 2 years. 2 years. It's still happening. And then it reminds me of the thing, oh, ye of little faith. Like, I can show you better than I can tell you. And I can send you a messenger. I can send you a bird. I can send you a pigeon. I can send you a kite. But it's only going to sink in when you allow it to. Because we always want to keep doing it. We always want to keep putting our hands in it. And we want to keep treading water until we release and let go. I mean, and we are fish. So, sink or swim. Do your fins work? Do you have breath in your body? That was the first blessing. So it gets hard. It gets hard for all of us. Just know that. But there's beauty in the pain, all right? Because it's building you. It's cultivating you. Yesterday, the new moon in Pisces encouraged deep introspection and a setting of new intentions. Today, the energy shifts towards grounding those dreams into reality. Clarity is key. What steps can you take, no matter how small, to bring your vision to life? The universe supports your inner journey, but action is required. Avoid impulsive financial or emotional decisions. Instead, trust in steady progress. Conversations with loved ones may bring valuable insight. Speak from the heart and listen with openness. Transformation, but I said transfer, but it was giving me like transfer of property. Like somebody don't realize you're about to get some property. Congratulations. Transformation is underway. Stay aligned, stay present, and let your intuition guide you forward. All right, so y'all, that's the message. Hopefully it helped. Nobody put their birthday in the chat. But anyway, if you want a message, let me know because we're going to see what we got here. Y'all, this is the shit that I be talking about. Like, ain't no fucking way. So this shit says, everything is going to be all right. The universe is making way for you right now. I can't make this shit up. All right, we got Jazzy 226. Jazzy, happy birthday. That means your birthday was yesterday. Okay, so custom message for Jazzy. Her birthday is 2/26. Jazzy, it says, the love that you send out into the world is being noticed. It will be coming back tenfold very soon. The number is 315, and this is the picture that is there. So it says, Jazzy, as the sun rises on a new chapter of your life, you are stepping into a year of deep transformation and divine alignment. With your birthday so closely aligned to the new moon, the universe is gifting you a cosmic reset, an invitation to shed the past and embrace the limitless possibilities ahead. This is a year to trust your intuition, lead into your creativity, and allow your spirit to guide you towards what truly fulfills you. The dreams you plant now will bloom into divine timing, so set your intentions boldly and fearlessly. Love, abundance, and growth are circling around you. Open your heart to receive them. May your journey be filled with magic, synchronicities, and the unwavering, knowing that you are divinely supported. Happy solar return, Jazzy. This year is your year to shine. So your number is 315. Um, 315 carries a powerful spiritual message of transformation, personal freedom, and divine alignment. The presence of the three symbolizes creativity, communication, and spiritual guidance. With one present, new beginnings, and stepping into your power, the energy of five signals change, adventure, and the courage to embrace the unknown. Seeing 315 is a reminder that you're being divinely guided through shifts in your life. Trust that any changes happening now are aligning you with your highest purpose. Release fear, embrace new opportunities, and listen to your inner wisdom. The universe is clearing a path for your growth. Walk forward with confidence. Ain't it funny how your number matched your message? And nothing is a coincidence. All right, and so the card that we have is Six of Cups. So it's like nostalgia, memories, looking back. So, and reflection. All right, the next card is the Sun. Joy, success, celebrations, positivity. That's a yes card. It's also the number 6, and then it's 19. I don't know why I want to separate it 1-9, but it's a 10. Um, So a queen of that's transformation and change even in that number, because 9 is the end, but then it's also the beginning. So once something ends and then it starts. Jazzy, I don't know what the significance, because I don't know if you saw that, but it is teeth there. It is an eye. It's a separation of wheat and tear, but it's nostalgia is there. So whatever your picture is, but for some reason that symbol looks like a heart, but also it looks like the little wood I don't know what they call that thing that's on a Ouija board. See what I'm saying? Now he's saying he works at 10. Redirection. Um but I gotta take him to work, okay? So there's that. Um so that looks like the thing that's on the Ouija board, but there's two teeth. So it could be like two situations that feel like pulling teeth. It could be your actual physical teeth. But then there's also an eye, so that could be an awakening, or it can be seeing something, because we talked about clarity. So that's important. It's a crescent moon there, which means like even when it said about your magic, tapping into your magic, but it's a symbol and a sign. So synchronicities and separating the wheat and the tare. So whatever that is in the Bible, I think you need to look it up. and see what that means. But it also says coming out of the mouth. So, because it's coming out of the mouth, if you look at this picture, it's coming out of the hole, which gives me like, there's something that you may need to say. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, and that's the number. 315 and adds up to 9. Okay? And then it's a Queen of Pentacles, very practical, very business oriented, very grounded, and very generous. Be mindful of who you give to. Let me see. What does it mean? Oh shit, I didn't mean to put that. Okay, it says the phrase, the separation of the wheat and tares originates from the biblical parable in Matthew 13:24-30, where Jesus describes a farmer whose enemy sows tares, weeds among his wheat. Girl. Um, becomes intertwined, making it hard to distinguish them until the harvest. At the time, the wheat is gathered. Hold on, let me not go too far. All right, so somebody around you is doing a piggyback thing. All right, so it is like you are a blessing. People know that you're a blessing, so they will try to stick to you like glue, because it says when there's a making it hard to distinguish. The universe is trying to figure out where you are and what your energy signature is, but there's somebody else so close riding to you. So it could be like, you giving me chills. What is it called when like a walking spirit or something? Like, not saying that you have that, but it's that close. And it's probably a person that's around that has an entity attachment, but because their energy signature is getting intertwined with you, so it's like a person who always copies something that you do, but meanwhile you don't figure out, you don't think that it's copying, because y'all are the same. You have like, the same taste. But it's getting some shit in the universe fucked up is basically what that's saying. um when the planet when the planet when the plants grow, the weeds and wheat become intertwined, making it hard to distinguish them until the harvest. At that time, the wheat is gathered and preserved, while the tares are burned. And then, as it says, that is given, you could be watching it. So you may need to say it to somebody. So it may not even be you, because this is coming out of the mouth. You may need to say it. So it would be showing like, okay, you have spiritual gifts or something, but instead of you telling the people, you're afraid to say it because you don't want to look crazy. Meanwhile, they could be potentially telling you to save somebody. So when it comes to like pulling teeth, I've been trying to tell you that this is what you need to be in alignment with, but meanwhile, you don't want to do it because you don't want to look crazy. And I know, I get it. But sometimes you would be surprised, because when you do say stuff, it's like, because I keep hearing out of the mouth of babes. Somebody may think that you're younger than them and they can't take the information. So, take it how it resonates for you, because, the message is the message. You see it, and it may, go to you in a different way. But that's what it's giving me. In a personal or collective sense, personal growth, you may be experiencing a season where people, habits, or beliefs that no longer serve you are being removed. Trust the process. Spiritual awakening, a call to stand firm in your truth and not be swayed by deception or distractions. Stand firm in your truth. A global shift. Many believe we're in a time where hidden truths are being revealed and a collective awakening is taking place. All right, so she said they don't want to hear it. All right, so either way, that's the message. Hopefully it helps. Okay. So we got strength is there, and his is 225. You didn't have to put the last part, and well, you didn't, but I know what it is, but I didn't need it. It's just the beginning, because we don't need everybody in your fucking business, okay? All right, so let's reset these cards, and then we're gonna do something different. All right, so we got strength. Strength, happy birthday. You just had a birthday as well. So Pisces season, period. Um, so happy birthday to you as well. All right, Twitch seems like they got a low battery happening right there. So give me 1 second. Let's give some time to the energy. Happy birthday to you. And I can turn this light off too while I'm actually here. That'll be helpful. Happy birthday. All right, so Twitch, y'all are back online. You're welcome, Jazzy. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to do that. Be all up in your business for a hot second. All right, Strength. We're gonna do something because this is sticking out. It's like multiple messages. So I'm gonna just do this. All right, so the first thing says there's a reminder. There's absolutely no need to feel guilty for creating boundaries to protect your energy. All right, that's the number that we're going to take. It's 103. So that's the first thing. The other message that I saw as soon as it opened, it says act now. So apparently there's something that needs to be done. I'm going to show you this, but this one also gives me a reminder of talk to the hand. So it says act now, but then this one was a plant. So it's like medicinal. All right. So I'm going to give you all the numbers. You might need to write them down because, you know, they may mean something different to you. So we got 103 is the first number. The next one is 131 says act now. The other one says time will tell, but it actually gave the same symbol and sign as the symbol that Jazzy actually was just looking at. So you got the same exact thing as far as a picture is concerned. Then it is, there is no wrong way of doing anything. That instantly gives me exactly what we've been talking about the cultures, you know, crossing over and mixing. So whereas, because I told y'all, some people don't realize their placement on the planet. You are where you are and you are where you're meant to be, but the history and the culture, you may have been raised somewhere and that's where you got put at, but mind you, you're additionally added to this culture and this connection because again collectively we all are, and that's the words that I heard. We all are. All right, so this is a snake here. It looks like this. I don't know if you can see it, but then it says there's no wrong way of doing anything. Snakes are healing also, so I know automatically it goes into somebody doing something wrong, and that's the first thing that we all jump to. But be mindful, snakes are the symbol of the hospitals, and that is medicinal. And I don't know why it's like giving witch doctor or something. So I don't know if which culture, but it's also saying shaman. So it would be like a crossover between different cultures because I know a witch doctor and a shaman, I don't think they're the same thing. One is from the Aztec or Mexican or Spanish, I'm gonna say Spanish thing. And then the other one maybe from like African or, you know, wherever witch doctors come from. Okay, so somewhere, but same. They do the same exact things. So it could be a crossover, like adding this and that. But I also hear medicine man. I know that's Indian. So same. It says, so there's no wrong way of doing things. So that would mean to me like culture. Then it's a weighing of your heart. So checking like your intentions. All right, let's see if I can kind of maneuver this in a way that makes it Okay, I don't know because I don't want to lose the page. But then it talks about the heart. Okay, so don't lose the page, but I need the fingers. All right, so put that there, put that there, put that there, put this there, put this there. All right, we got it. All right, so like the weighing of the heart. So be mindful because apparently that is happening. Hold on, let me just mark these shit. All right, there, and little do you know, but these are going to be your cards as well. So it is what it is. All right. So then it says, all right, so weighing of the heart. All right, so what that would give me is like purification, whether or not your heart is in it, but also your intentions behind it. So if you have good intentions, it says there will be an important message for you for your horoscope today. Um, it could be here or it could be, you know, you going to your horoscope looking it up, but it is what your intentions is behind the thing that you're about to do. So be mindful because they paying attention, okay? Because when I start seeing shit like that, that means all eyes on you. It says very soon this will work out, but it's a butterfly, which is, oh, I like this. A butterfly that is turning into that has a skull. So it's a crossover, like change transformation. But you know how like women when they going through something or whatever they're transforming or transforming or transitioning is what I want to say. They always have butterfly tattoos, which always means like people can tell that it's a change. This is still giving me the shaman, the witch doctor, the this, that, and the third. So transformation and metamorphosis into something different, something better, something more. Okay, so take it how it resonates for you. All right, so the cards we got is a King of Cups, compassionate, caring, affectionate, and friendly. It's in a reminder. There's absolutely no need to feel guilty for creating boundaries to protect your energy. Some people may be abusing your kindness or taking your kindness for a weakness because they know you got a good heart. Or they may feel like you are emotional, you know, in situations. So, or they can play on your emotions there. Same exact scenario. So literally boundaries are important for you. Like it's something that's happening because now we got a 7 of Wands. It says be battle ready, finding yourself or standing up for yourself, being very assertive, and standing your ground, taking the high ground. All right, well, it says taking the high ground. So, you know, sometimes people, you know, some people know that they can get shit from you. And so, you know, it's when they come with the sweetness and things of that nature. So, you know, but it says act now. So whatever it is, the boundaries, the shield, the standing up for yourself needs to happen right here, right now. Somebody might not like the fact that you are doing something different than what they wanted you to do. Okay, so be mindful. Then it has no reason for crying over spilled milk. There's no wrong way of doing something. Then it's a 5 of Cups. So it says disappointments, focusing on failure, sadness, and regression. But this would be also, like I told you, it's the snake symbol that's healing. So it could also be healing the emotions, like the way you feel about something. Because you know how they say men are not allowed to cry, whatever that is. But you know, don't cry over spilled milk. It's my party, and I'll cry if I want to. So be mindful of that. We got 8 of Cups. It says walking away, so abandonment, disappointment, finding your path, and failed attempts. There will be an important message for you in your horoscope, but I told you it's checking your heart. Like This is it's paying attention. Are you going to hold on to something, or are you going to let it go? Are you going to, it's like clenched hands. So you may be holding on to something tight that they could be telling you, like the old custom, the old ways, the old situation, the old thing. Don't be afraid of, adding or walking away from it. We got a King of Wands here. Very soon it will all work out. King of Wands. It could be the placement, the wheel of fortune, where you are on the wheel. Sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down, sometimes we're in the middle, but at the end of the day, we are where we're supposed to be. So it says energetic, optimistic, a natural leader, and very loyal. Whatever it is, whatever you've been waiting on, it will all work out soon. So this is the number that I needed, 103. All right, so it says, strength, rising in power and purpose. Excuse me. Strength, your soul carries a warrior spirit, and as you step into your new year of your life, or this new year of your life, the universe is reminding you of your resilience, wisdom, and divine purpose. Being born on 225, you are deeply intuitive, spiritually connected, and guided by your inner knowing that few possess. This is a year of renewal, elevation, where challenges will only serve to sharpen your strength and clarity. The recent new moon near your birthday signals a fresh start, a time of release and releasing of the old and embracing limitless power within you. You was just saying that the other day. Um, Trust that every lesson, every test has been preparing you for the breakthroughs ahead. Your presence inspires others. Keep walking in your truth, standing firm in your faith, and moving with the confidence of one who is divinely protected. This year, your strength is your gift, but your heart is your compassion. Stay open, stay grounded, and let your spirit soar. You are unstoppable. Happy solar return. But mind you, you've been saying that. You kept saying, we are powerful. They said you are powerful. The weighing of the heart comes from ancient Egyptian mythology, specifically from the Book of the Dead, where the deceased heart is weighed against the father of the father. Okay, so take it how it resonates. That ain't what I meant to say though. It's feather of Mayat, the goddess of truth, balance, and divine order. If the heart is light, free from heaviness or guilt, deceit, or wrongdoing, the soul is granted passage into the afterlife. If it's heavy with sin, it is devoured by Amit, symbolizing the soul's destruction. Why, when I was reading that, all I saw was they are granting you access into the underworld. Mind you, it wasn't because you were dead or it's the spiritual realm, but literally because that shaman thing also playing. Okay, well, congratulations, sir. But literally, that's what I saw. Like, you spiritually walking in, like you're alive on this realm. Your body was here, but mind you, you went into the spirit realm to have a conversation with somebody, and you giving me chills. Take it how it resonates, sir. But damn, um, and it was easy for you to do. I like it. Um, so how is this related to your journey, 225, your spiritual journey? Um, Your path is one of resilience and purpose. The weighing of the heart symbolizes the importance of purity of intention, alignment with truth, and spiritual balance. Strength is being called not just to embody power, but to ensure that his heart remains light, honest, and aligned with divine justice. A time of reflection. This birthday or this birth year may represent moments where strength must assess his actions, motives, and the weight he carries on his heart. Letting go of burdens. If there are past wounds, regret, or emotional weights, this is the time to release them and step forward into spiritual freedom. Living in your truth. Like the wheat being separated from the tares, this is a moment of distinction. Only what is true, pure, and just will remain. So, your message: walk boldly, but with a heart unburdened by fear, doubt, or regret. True strength is not just in the power, but in the peace of knowing that you're aligned with divine truth. Keep your heart light and your spirit steady, and trust that your path is leading you towards elevation and fulfillment. Amen. I receive it for you. Damn. Yo, because if you see what they showed me, that shit, when he was online, he said, we are powerful, like on a whole nother fucking level. And damn, because you just get to walk right into the underworld and recover a spirit or talk to a spirit. And it was like easy, like literally, I like it. I mean, I like knowing people like you. Because good God. Okay, I like it. All right, so, there's that, y'all. I know Miss Kelly, like, that was, I mean, but mind you, he was saying it. Like, they don't know him. I just typed in his name and told him what to, give me the message. And literally, they don't know him. They don't know he was just online saying that shit. But apparently they know him. Oh shit, it was the number. I done fucked up. Like he didn't, blew my mind. All right. Damn. All right, so strength the number's 103. Let's see. Man, I'm telling y'all, if it comes the way it comes, like when it comes to me, like it's vivid. You can see it. And the shit that was different. Because it's really like I can put a movie to it. That's how they show it to me. All right, 103, divine alignment and new beginnings. The number 103 carries a powerful spiritual message of creation, divine support, and limitless potential. Do y'all not see how the numbers match the fucking message? One represents new beginnings, leadership, and manifestation, a sign that you're stepping into a fresh chapter guided by divine purpose. 0 symbolizes infinity, divine presence, and limitless possibilities, reminding you that you are connected to a higher source. 3 resonates with creativity, communication, and spiritual guidance, signaling that ascended masters and spiritual forces are surrounding you. I mean, I would definitely think so if you get to walk into the underground, like the underworld. And mind you, that's not the part that's astounding. The part that's astounding is the way he did it. Like, all right, this number is a reminder that you're on the right path, even if things feel uncertain. The universe is clearing space for new opportunities, urging you to trust in divine timing. Stay open to messages from spirit, embracing your creative power and walking forward with faith. You are being guided towards a purpose greater than you can see. Trust. Trust creates okay, whatever. Trust, create, and allow miracles to unfold, okay? So strength, that's your message. Hopefully that helps. I mean, it helps me because damn. All right. Anybody else? Because pretty soon I got to get off here, but I'm gonna stay in control of the direction. So I'm gonna drop him off, and then I'm gonna specifically say that I'm gonna stay in control of the direction because I don't want to be directed by somebody else or just either way. That's just how it's been happening. So is there anybody else before I hang up, before I get off of here? Because now's your opportunity and your time, okay? So all right. If not, I'll see y'all shortly. And we'll do this again. We'll do it again a little bit later on because, I feel like probably a lot of people would like to, know a message and get a message and have a message. And Everything will be sitting right here. So we just going to do what we need to do. Amen, Miss Kelly. I do too. All right, so we clearing everything out. I love y'all. I will see y'all shortly. Thank y'all for the balance that we have today. Is 13 people, 13 likes. I appreciate that. And we will talk a little bit later on. And again, Pisces, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to us. It's our season. Enjoy it, love it, like it. This cupcake gonna go through a lot of sessions. This motherfucker hard as fuck. Either way, it's holding on. So I love y'all and see y'all soon. Strength, you're welcome. Thank you for trusting me.